Hello and welcome to another Destiny video. Now today I'm going to be talking about how to have the best movement possible on a hunter. So you may be on a hunter subclass, but what many people don't know is how to sort of effectively use the movement that the hunter's been given, because the hunter probably does have the best movement on the game when when it's in the air or trying to bait people. I mean, yeah, the Titan does have Titan skating. The Warlock's pretty shit when it comes to movement. The Titan does have Titan skating, but I feel like the hunter does have good movement. So first of all, what I do on my hunter is I run Bones of Io with the better directional control jump. This is just so that I can sort of easily disorient people in the air and sort of jump really far and fast on the map. So let's get into the disorientating in the air. So what I do when I'm in the air is, if I'm trying to sort of outplay someone and outgun someone at the same time as jumping, I jump one way in the air. So I jump up first time. You'll see in videos of this now. So I jump up once. So I jump to the left. And then I jump up to the right in the air. So it's sort of like jump up, left, right. So what this does to the other person is they're going to be pre-aiming on your body. They're going to be trying to shoot you in the air, and if they're using something like a hand cannon, it's going to make it really difficult for them to try and hit them headshots, because you're going to be going up, left and right, and that's going to be very hard to aim at and shoot for even the most experienced and best player. Also, accompanied by this, you can add a shade step in if you're using the Night Stalker subclass. So what you can do is you can shade step one way and then jump right and then jump left. So what you're going to do is you're going to shade step left, jump right, and then jump left. Or shade step left, jump right, and then use your double jump left, and then use your other jump to go to the right again. So sort of, it's just very good for sort of disorientating people. But also, it's going to be harder for you to hit them as well. But once you've mastered it, I feel like I've mastered it. So once you've mastered it, it does get much easier. Now, the next point I want to get onto is trying to bait people around corners. Now, as you know, a lot of people in the game sort of just run around corners blindly. And obviously, when you're going around corners, you want to be sliding anyway. And sliding is sort of the most efficient way to get around the map, because it makes it harder for people to snipe you, and it makes it harder for people to get you, because you're going to be going so fast. So, what I'm going to be talking about with the shade step is you really want to try and bait people on this game. This whole game is sort of about outplaying the opponent. You can have the best gun skill in the game, but if you don't have good movement, then you won't be good and effective and efficient at killing people. So, when you're going around the corner, what you want to do is you want to slide in and then shade step out. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to draw out the opponent and bring them into the room that you just shade step back into, so you can sort of jump up and sidearm them or jump up and shotgun them really easily, because they're going to think that you're coming out. So they're going to charge at you, whereas if you sprint out and then shade step back in, they're going to end up just running blindly into the room, and you're going to have baited them into the room. So you're seeing a clip now of what I'm doing. So I shade step in, so I slide in, and then I shade step out. So it just draws the opponent in, and it's very, very effective. Now the next skill is more of an advanced skill, and I sort of feel like it can only be done if you have like a scuffed controller, which I do. But this skill is very effective as well on a Night Stalker. The Night Stalker I'm talking about the Night Stalker so much because the Night Stalker does have the best movement on each of the subclasses. I mean, yeah, Blade Dancer and Gunslinger, you do have better directional control, but Night Stalker with shade step, it is just so good, and it's amazing. So this is basically what I'm calling it, is it's shade step shooting. So you're shooting when you're in shade step. And it can be very annoying, and it shouldn't be in the game, but it is, and it is a thing. So what you're doing is you're shooting with your hand cannon, and then you're shade stepping at the same time as you're shooting with your hand cannon, and a shot will actually go off when you're in your mid shade step. As you can see here, I'm shooting, and I'm shade stepping, and then a final shot does go off when I'm sort of just gone into shade step. So it looks like on their screen that I'm shade step shooting. That's why it's called shade step shooting. Now, the most effective gun that used to be used for this was shotgunning. So you'd sort of be slide into someone and then shotgun at the same time as shade stepping, so you can get out and they're going to miss their shotgun, and you can get out really easily and not die. Now this does work on sidearm as well, and sidearms you can sometimes get 2 shots off while shade step shooting. It's that effective. So this was just like telling you how to have good movement. You've just sort of got to play the map, know where to go, and sort of accompanied by your movement, you will be very good on a hunter. if you want me to do videos on the Titan and Warlock, I can. Bear in mind, I don't main the Titan or Warlock, I main a Hunter. So that's why I am sort of so good, you could say, with my Hunter movement, and that's just it basically. It's just the double jump, the better directional control, the shade stepping, and the shade step shooting. The shade stepping is very good as well for when you're around opponent and you're sort of trying to outplay him, and if you're weak, you can sort of dip really quickly and shade step it around the corner and run, and then with your better directional control, you can just sprint off. Or if you're trying to you can slide around people, you can shade step around people. It's just really effective. You can jump over people. You can jump into someone, like double jump into someone and jump back really quickly. There's just so many things you can do on a Hunter that you just can't do on the Titan. So I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a like, subscribe and comment. If you want me to do more videos like this, I will, just to sort of give you tips and tricks on sort of all the subclasses and classes in the game. So I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.